All right. Good evening, everyone. Oop. Whoopsies. There we go. Oakley dokley. Should be live. Should be good. Okay. How is the music for the game? It sounds a lot quieter to me. I don't want to I'm not really seeing the wave bars on my end, so I would assume I have to increase the volume, but let me know, everyone. I don't want to blow out eardrums. Can't hear it? Okay. Let's... Okay, okay, so there's that. Same thing. I do see the bars. It's a lot quieter still. Obviously, I want to be able to talk over it. How does the voice sound compared to the music? Yes, no. All good? Well, that's good to hear. I don't know why... I don't know why the system is so quiet. Oh, you know what? I wonder if that's what I did. Hold on. No, that doesn't change anything. Okay. Never mind. I thought maybe the volume on the system would actually change that, but nope. So yeah, good evening. I saw Echo was in here at the beginning. Juan, Brian, Shadow, how you doing, buddy? Fog? I hope that you guys all enjoyed the premiere of that season 3 review. Man, you have no idea how long it took me to get that done. Like that took like for anyone who doesn't know, yeah, no, the I didn't finish that video until it was something like 4:30 in the morning. Right, yeah, this afternoon, I'm sorry. 4:30 in the afternoon. Hey, you're still here. Okay. How's the shiny hunt going? I think you mentioned something last night or the night before about getting a shiny. Good video on a bad show. Yeah, I'm glad a lot of people enjoyed. I had I think we hit something like oh man, what was it? I think we hit something like 40 or 38 people. I think it was 38 was the highest I saw. There were a lot of people that popped in for the premiere, which is good. I'm glad that ended up being the case. Ooh, nice. But yeah, if anyone has any questions or any comments, let me know. I would like to I'd like to continue the conversation for season 3, because there's I don't know if anyone else happened to notice, but some of the reasoning for and arguments for like a lot of the side characters kind of got really sloppy towards the end, and I was not happy with that, because I ended up recording that like last third of the video. I think it was like 4 to 4:30 in the morning. It took me almost an hour to finish recording that last section, which turned out to be almost like, I think it was like 30 minutes. Because I tried to do the video in parts to make it less of a stress on me, so that I could at least make sure progress was happening. Oh, hey, Laura, check that out. If that was not proof... Charlotte's like a super jealous woman. I don't know what is. Man, I haven't got one so far. My first shiny was a shiny scatterbug, and I found on stream randomly. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Then maybe I just misunderstood. I thought you had gotten another one. Probably would have missed the premiere if it weren't pure chance I checked my phone. Gotcha. Yeah, the Attica helmet. Nice. Season 2 review is your best? Oh, okay. What did you like about the Season 2 review more than Seasons 1 or 3, 0? Your K-pop Demon Hunters and Castlevania vids got big numbers right now. Are we having a comeback? I don't know. It's hard to say, because with the way YouTube does their numbers and everything, it's difficult to balance which you want to do with a review. The K-pop Demon Hunters, so obviously, because I was completely wrong, I judged the movie based on its title, which was one of the dumbest things I should have done. I should have just listened to Shadow from the get-go and been like, yeah, sure, reviewed, done, and I would have immediately rode that train to a bit better success. So that's just entirely on me for screwing that one up. As for the numbers of that channel, of that video in particular, they really haven't actually gone all that high, because they broke something like, I think it was like 1,000 views only recently, because there wasn't really anything else going on for the channel at the time, which is a real shame, because like after that the Girl Boss review, after the Girl Boss video that I did, like the numbers dropped dramatically. Like there's almost 80,000 views on that Girl Boss video now, right? Like it's going places. But the problem I ran into was the trying to maintain any sort of momentum after that. Like the conversations just were not being had. Like no one wanted to hear anything else apparently, so it's like 80K recently, and then everything else dropped. I think the next video after that was like only like 2,000 views. So it's a shame that, like, on average, my channel can't even muster, like, a quarter of my total subscriber count in viewership. It's really frustrating. Because, like, it's like, you can knock it out of the park with an extraordinarily good shit. A good shit, apparently. No, you can knock it out of the park with a really good, like, one-drop video, and it'll do gangbusters for your channel. But it's like in order to really get somewhere, it's like you have to drop some banger intellectual content. Otherwise, it's just like there's just not enough for people, I guess. It's frustrating. Like, I'll get there, obviously. It's just going to take a lot of time and in particular a lot of effort, which on my end is I'm trying. You know, for anybody who watches the other two channels, like, I'm really trying to make sure it all works. It's just taking a while. Also, hey, Adrian, how you doing, buddy? Ooh, what? Oh, Mirror Curse, okay. Here, let me pop out this chat real fast so I can catch up with chats a little better. Okay, there we go. So you beat Richter with cream pies? Yes, Fog, I cream pied the shit out of Richter, and he didn't know what was coming. I think if you wait here, you find the dodo. Yeah, I don't remember if it was that I had to wait for the dodo, or if I could just run into it, like, in the screen. I'll find it. I'm not gonna leave without going back to catch the dodo. Is the music much lower than Albeleo's voice for anyone else? Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask earlier. I wasn't sure if that was still a thing for everyone else. Like, I know the game is quiet. It's quiet for me. And I do currently have it maxed. I don't know if... I don't think changing the audio there is going to do anything, though. If it's still too quiet, let me know, everybody, because I know some things are a little screwy. I gotta figure out some of the settings. Ooh. Oh, he's gone. Trying to get the shiny starters and the Lucario in Area 20. Oh, interesting. I didn't know there was a Lucario in... Well, I suppose I should know, because, like, you have a Lucario. Oh yeah, that's right. You did have that. You did have that review or that video for Curse of Darkness. If anyone hasn't seen it, Adrian put out a video talking about Curse of Darkness on its 20th anniversary. Turned out pretty well so far. I'm gonna make time to watch it later tonight. Probably after stream. I didn't realize you had the uppercut already. Yeah, you got the uppercut in this stage, so, like, I have it now. I don't remember in detail, but I think it's more detailed, and Season 3 was quite sloppy. Yes. Season 2 has a lot of history. I guess that's a big point too. I think that's a fair statement. Sure. Pretty sure Yorick drops one of the cards. Oh, that bastard. So yeah, I think that's a fair assessment. Ooh. Damn it, Charlotte. I am happy to contribute to the idea of the thumbnail for Season 3 review. Yeah. Yeah, I know a number of people saw the thumbnail for the Season 3 review and started laughing immediately. Power World has the shiny thing, ones that don't change in appearance but have rare abilities. Digimon has color variants. If they added one, add one another to each other, they'd have shinies. I gotcha. You know, there's only so many, you know, combinations of things that people are going to be able to come up with. So it makes sense that, like, there's going to be, you know, shinies as it were in each of these games. Oh, crap. That's okay. I think I uppercutted the axe blade. Because I was so sure he hit me. It's weird how around 1 million people want to watch Vampire Hunter D on my channel. Whatever. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, no, well, considering how popular the IP is, it makes sense that people are going to be like, oh, look, Vampire Hunter D, let's watch it here, you know? That's one of the other things too. It's like when it comes to overall like strategy of making content, it's very much strike while the iron's hot, because the most popular content is what's going to be, that's what's going to drag the people in to watch it. You know, like, Pal World is a very, very big thing, Pokemon's a big thing, Digimon's a big thing. If there was a competitor that came up to, you know, to try and stake a claim between the two, that competitor's not really going to get anywhere until it actually has some level of traction, ironically. Didn't go live, but I made a short video on an upcoming video game crash. Oh, I gotcha. Volume is perfect. Okay. That's if you're not deliberately focusing on niche. Yeah, I mean, a lot of... There are so many... there are so many things that people want to try and attach to, because it's kind of a two-way street, right? Like, you're gonna have people that tell, you know, like, you're gonna have something that you watch, and by reporting on it or reviewing it or something, you are going to have, like, you're gonna advertise for that thing, right? In the same way, you're trying to also build it up. It might also ironically tear you down. It's a really funny, like, it's a really funny thing how we try to do so much for things. I'm surprised he didn't do the big block attack. According to Portrait of Ruin promo art, Laura has cat ears, I think. Holy mail. Oh, yeah, that's right. It's really only for the mind, which is... But there's, like, nothing... I don't think there's anything that really uses holy attacks outside of, like, Richter. It makes sense that modern Catgirl, Twitch e-thoughts with OnlyFans. Yeah, yeah. Well, the funny thing is, like, the ears that Laura has, like Rondo of Blood far exceeds, like, the age of OnlyFans, you know? Like, it's been around a tad bit longer than that. I'm so positive Yorick has... Hey, there it is. Wait, they're not cat ears? They're just longer? No, they're supposed to be cat ears because she's supposed to have a Carmilla has a werecat form in the Carmilla novel when she attacks her victims. Which is why I mentioned all the references that I did in the season 2 review. Because there's so much more to the character than just, you know, some bland, like, you know, platinum white hair. You know? I guess the Holy Mail is for people that really hate the Amaleric Sniper. Well, that's why I mentioned, like, it seems kind of foolish to have, like, a holy defense in a game like Castlevania. Not that you can't make use of it. It's just funny because almost nothing uses it. It's like the Salem Witch in Symphony of the Night and Richter. Like, there really isn't, like, anyone else that actually uses it. Okay, fourth one. I could play that game one-handed. Wasn't there something that seductive women tend to have feline features or something like that? I can't say I know. I don't think I've ever heard... I don't think I've ever heard something like that. I mean, outside of the conversation we had last time about how, like, everybody's, like, extremes are really funny with, like, oh, men are just pigs and they just want women for their bodies. And then it turns out that, like, the extreme funny, like, the extreme end for men is, like, a woman with like, cat ears and a tail. And then who was it? I don't remember. It wasn't Whisper, it was someone else. Somebody mentioned it was, like, the smut for women is, mommy milkers or something like that, and it turns out it's like it's actually just it's just a book about women getting plowed by a minotaur. I know the dodo is out here, but do I have to leave first and then come back, and that triggers the dodo to spawn? Carmilla's clients don't tend to live. I mean, sure. But the whole point, I mean, the basis, you know, the basis being it's like she still attacks them with, you know, a werecat form. Oh. Me looking at Carmilla and all the rest of female characters and Jesse Lee Peterson's voice. So you're a lesbian? Jesse Lee Peterson cracks me up. That man is so funny. I'll have you know that I look for mud in my women. That's why Castlevania Chronicles is my personal era game. I think you have to wait for it to spawn in the last room, but I may be wrong. Yeah, well, that's why I wanted to come out and go back in to the portrait, not the closet, because I wanted to like see what would trigger it, because I have the quest. It's like, yeah, go kill a dodo bird. And it's like, okay, like I know where it is, but like, please spawn. I can like, you know, spend a little more time doing other things. It randomly spawns, so I don't know how rare it is. I gotcha. Yeah, that's what I figured. I thought it was, like, in the air. I know it's here. I know it's in this area. I just don't know where specifically. Oh, no! No! I missed it, I think. I think I missed the damn bird. I should have Divine Stormed earlier. If only I had my Holy Claymore, I would have caught it right off the bat. Right side. Eh, it's not too bad to, you know, farm things like this. No, 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 no! Oh, I don't think I killed it. I don't think Divine Storm can kill it. Do I have any sort of... Aha! How fast is that? Gotcha, maybe that would do it. Okay, I think that'll do it. Oh, no, I got it! I hope that counted. Maybe that's what that animation was. Maybe I'm just wrong. Maybe Divine Storm did catch it at the last second. Oh, look, coffee. Too bad I don't drink it. Probably would have saved me, probably would have helped out just to keep my energy up last night. The dodo should be gone! Well, it's definitely gone now. I've killed 3 more of it. Whatever the last one is, it can't breed anymore. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I found out why my game wasn't displaying some of the sprites properly. Oh, okay, what'd you screw up? So get this. I first used DuckStation during the stream, then I tested the game with BizHawk. For some reason, the dedicated PSX emulator can't display Chronicles properly. BizHawk can, though. Oh, interesting. So it... Oh. So you actually just, like... played it on hard mode unintentionally. That's funny. If you had the greatest 5, you could do it since it would freeze all enemies and deals instant damage. Yeah, I know, but unfortunately I haven't gone to the Nest of Evil. I do want to complete the Nest of Evil on this run. There's the Thief Ring. Raise your intelligence to 100. It's probably going to have to be her. Oh, and she's at 66. Criminy, I don't know if I can... Okay, there's 73. Oh, there's the Venus brooch. That's good. What the... Oh, I can get to 79. Something's... Oh, it's the blue cape. That's unfortunate. Oh yeah, that's right. I totally forgot. I have the mastery ring. I bought that the other day. Let me just take off that then, I think. Yeah, I don't need the blue cape. I think she can have it. Because I don't have... Unfortunately, I don't have another Venus brooch, but... There we go. Damn, if that's that's actually the best I've got. I don't know if there's any equipment I can buy though. Oh shit, Simon's theme. Oh wait, if Simon's theme is available. Oh yeah. I want to get it. Best weapon in the game, bar none. Change my mind. The Holy Claymore is so fun. That... I think that's actually better for what I need. Anything else? Oh, the Arachne Henin doesn't do it, huh? Paludamentum? Okay. So I can get close, but I don't think I can get... I don't think I can actually get the other one. I don't think I can get it to in excess of 100. Which I'm actually okay with, because like I don't really worry about the any of the physical stats for Charlotte. I usually build Charlotte to be intelligence based. There it is. That's better than that. I don't think there's anything better than the Venus brooch. Oh, no, another... Oh, wait, no, another one. Hold on. How much does the intel go? I'll go grab another one. Why not?
I'll make you a deal.
It's only 10k. Oh, 15, whatever.
Thank you.
I'm so glad in this game you can dual equip things.
You're back.
Yeah, it worked. Good.
Well done. This is your training.
Hmm. If I'm gonna go broke, I might as well, like, dump everything I have on something else. Thief ring. At least Jonathan isn't Romanian. Don't want to lean into stereotypes. Don't you need the record player for the bonus tracks? I believe so, yes. Get Smart with Steve Carell? Yeah, that movie is hilarious. Sir, are you thinking what I'm thinking? If you're thinking, holy shit, a swordfish almost went through my face, then we're on the same page. Now, you know what? Let's kill the werewolf first, and then I'll do some farming afterward. Because it's only been 45 minutes. Train! and then Joe gets his legs run over. Another train! There it is. PCX and PCX2. Yeah. Those are very good PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2 emulators for anyone who's curious. This is a very sporadic train schedule. Basically, yeah. Great episode. Oh, there's the Assassin's Cape. There we go. Ghoul King dead. He's a ghoul, but fucking blue. Is that a reference to something? Wow, that little bastard. Oh my. I forgot there were so many in this room. I have PCSX2. That's how I play LOL. Oh, Lament of Innocence, sorry. COD, Persona 4, DMC, and Metal Gear Solid 3. Nice. Does the card hide a secret? Yeah. I didn't remember which way was the proper direction to go, that's all. I think a room with the Fleaman Ripper is good for mastering. Well, hold on. Let me look at the guide real quick for enemies. Because everyone has... yeah, SP. So let me find the Ripper. Because usually what I did was actually the, I did the Lesser Demon in, so in the second pyramid, there's that room that you can jump down into for, it's like, you can kill like 3 of them in one fell swoop, and it's actually fairly effective for farming enemies, farming SP in that way for, sub-weapons. Well, it's 2 each, so I suppose... yeah, I suppose that probably wouldn't actually be a bad idea. There's like 15 or 20 of them in there. And... oh, shit, yeah, let's go cap it out. The bibble's almost done. Cool. Takes care of that. I know I have to do the javelin too, because I don't have the cross, unfortunately. I dabble more with PCSX2 if my PC could even handle the newer updates. I don't actually know a whole lot about PCSX2. I know I got the first one working a little bit once, but I couldn't really get it going much more. They're everywhere! I'm surrounded! Javelin's already at 104. And it's at 132, so what is that, 28? Yeah, it's like 28. Where is the Mothman? It should be like 14 each if that's the case. Well, no, actually, it should be 7 each. And I think the ring is doubling it. Yeah, it's 7 each. Okay, so yeah, that's what I thought. It's doubling it. There's a level up. That's good. Fun fact, the Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG, there is a card called Vampire Hunter, in which the art portrays a character that has an uncanny resemblance to Leon Belmont. The Vampire deck also shares references. Oh, nice. Oh, there's a third one. I didn't even realize. Yeah. I looked up on the PS1 game thing, and no, PCSX does not support PS1 games. Which one did I use then? I'm obviously wrong. I just don't know which. I don't know which of the emulators I had used. Hey, Devil, how you doing, buddy? How's that javelin coming along? Oh, I'm already halfway. Yeah, this javelin ain't gonna take long at all to do. This javelin's killing things in 2 hits now. That's good. The PSP version of Terraria has some items that don't appear anywhere else. Mostly just references to Japanese media, because it was done by Spike Chunsoft, the creators of Danganronpa. Interesting. I know there's a lot of items that you can't get in Terraria anymore, which are, like, really at all, which is kind of a shame. I loved the idea of being able to get, Frostmourne. Oh yeah, we're almost capped with the javelin, nice. Just burning up all my anti-venoms. Oh, wait a minute. If I do 50, hold on. Oh, I thought I killed it. Frostmourne as in Warcraft 3 Frostmourne? Yes, yes. Frostmourne is in Terraria. You can get it. I think the only way to acquire Frostmourne is actually through what was it? I think you had to do like some sort of console command because the game there we go, mastered it. So Frostmourne is unique to Because it was made as a legendary weapon by, I forget the developer's name right now. But he made it, like, as a gag weapon for himself, right? It does exist. The sprite exists, because the game, the weapon is in the game. You just can't obtain it right, you know, because you have to, like I said, it's some sort of console command or something, or, of course, I'm sure you can find a mod for it. But yeah, Warcraft 3's, or rather, Warcraft's Frostmourne is in the game. Let's go with Holy Water. I thought I maxed Holy Water. Am I wrong? Oh, no, I never did. Huh, I'll just use it now. Isn't Chumsoft the same guys that did the, Woo woo! Oh, wait, isn't she... I think she's the woman that... Yeah, I think Nyx has the other card. Oh, both you and Brian have returned? Well, welcome, Echo. And Brian. Oh, shit. Yeah, there it is, Heart. That should be the last card. Cool, so that's Javelin. Yeah, so that's Javelin and cards, and I think there was one more. I think there was one more that I managed to finish, too. So, yeah, that should be like 2 or 3 of the quests done here, which is good. I'm so sick and tired of getting poisoned and everything else is just driving me nuts. Hang on, I'm on it, guys. Give me a second. Let's do that. The fuck you mean authorization failed? There we go. Okay. Give me just a second. There we go. Should be good. Now let me get rid of that back one. There we go. Good, good. There we go. There we go. Should be all fixed now. Sorry about that. Good thing I happened to catch that right away. Whoop, whoop. Oh, son of a... Oh, it works for both of us. That's good. Oh, damn it. I shouldn't have burnt it. Oh, well. Busy with a friend? No, that's totally fine, dude. Like, you know me. I'm just some dude. I'm fine. Oh, heavy armor. Nice. I do love that they added the extra detail that the holy water burns off the skin for the ghouls. Hey, Joshua, how you doing, buddy? Which system was this originally on? This was the DS, I believe. Hey, there's the mastered holy water. I think... let's see... Not like it particularly matters, if we're being totally honest. Whoop! Ooh, Princess Coat. Let's see what that does. And no. There we go. Samurai lightness. There we go. Millie Fooly. I could have sworn... Maybe it's not this room. I know it's somewhere in somewhere. You trying to max your sub weapons? Do you have the double master rings? I have one mastery ring right now. And it's not that I was, like, trying specifically to master the weapons. It just so happens that, like, I could master them. And I figured I would try and take care of a couple things because I didn't have my, mastery for the Javelin done. And I know that you have to do the Holy Cross and... So it's the Cross, the Bible, and Holy Water, but I do not have the Cross yet. So, at some point, like, I'll get that and... That way I'll only have to master that one. Oh, speaking of the sniper. Damn it. Not just holy water, any fire attack will burn off a zombie's flesh, although it will also transform them into a skeleton enemy as a whole, so sometimes you have to be careful. Cool. I like that kind of little extra detail in gaming. The chat more all over the place on than Nocturne's animation. Gosh, that did not deal as much damage as I thought. That was probably the worst possible thing I could have done. That crossbow's useless. This is a room for Johnny's sins. Why, Good lord, there's so many. There's so many women. Darn it. Oop, nope, going down here. Is the money glitch in this game? I believe so, yes. YouTube does ads like Twitch now. Just got one on, and the stream plays in the background. Neat. I do appreciate that while it does end up, while it does bother me that it kills the flow of the stream, at the very least, it doesn't stop you entirely. I hate how Twitch does their shit still. Because whenever I'm watching and covering for Echo's streams, because I'll hop into his stuff whenever I get a chance, as often as I can at least, in order to support him, and it's like, the ads are just, it's just like 3 or 4 minutes straight of ads, and you can't break it. But this is also, like, that's also part of the reason, I suppose, why I will, I often watch him, because when I'm watching him, I'm usually just doing, like, modding for him. Like, I'm just in there making sure things are going well. And what I end up doing is because I have the 2 monitors, I usually just set everything up to, like, I'll have his, like, YouTube stream on one side, and then I'll have the Twitch stream on the other. That way I could still, like, interact with him on YouTube. There's the winged boots. Good video. Yep, thank you. You, Twitch mod. I know. Oh, yeah, check that out. The crossbow, like, stripped the ghoul. That's interesting. Oh. Cool. Well, I'm glad I got to see, like, an actual confirmation of the information. like a couple minutes after I get to test it out, or I hear about it. It's okay, I'll handle all the nicks. Go and kill Dragon. Yeah, it's a sacrifice Fog is willing to make. Tank the entire room of all of those, women. If that... Gosh, why didn't they do that joke before in Futurama? Could you imagine if... Could you imagine if they got into a fight with the giant Amazonian women, between, like, them and the like the Galactic Force, and they just did the Zep Brannigan method of just throwing as many men at the women as possible? It's just a war that's raged for like 69 years. It just never ends. And the casualties just keep racking up on the Federation side. Time for the best werewolf. Bad dog. You're welcome, Echo. You have to hit it with holy... Oh, no, I missed the opportunity to Hassan the werewolf. You're right. No, you're right. Damn, I should have realized that. That's the best werewolf design I've seen in the game. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, like, Portrait of Ruin nailed it.
Excellent.
Oh, the immunity ring. Oh, crap, the Nest of Evil.
Well done.
Alright, well, I guess I know what I'm doing later. Oh, hey, S-Rank Hunter. Undead Killer received. There's a ghost that hopes to hear a performance... Oh, I know where that is.
This is your training.
Mind to 100.
I'll make you a deal.
What the hell? What the hell? I remember the crossbow looking more cartoonish than that looks like a straight up gun. Yeah, it's this goofy little thing. Yeah. Kaya, stop! Zzz. That poor dog. That poor dog. God, that piece of shit pisses me off, dude. Like, all because that dog decided to get up and move around for a second while sitting on this stupid little bench that you make her sit on for 4 hours. Like, what a pathetic piece of shit you have to be to do something so despicable to a dog. Oh, crap, I'm missing one. Oh, I know where it is. I gotta go kill the Ent. I don't have the club, that's right. Oh, there's Alucard Spear. Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, I think I actually stumbled across Hassan, but his head is on Sparkman from Mega Man 3. That's amazing. I really loved the I really loved the cartoon for Freedom Tunes. That's it. I really loved the Freedom Tunes bit because they they just the way Seamus drew him, Hassan just abusing the shit out of Kaya was just too on point. I think it's an awesome touch if Portrait of Ruin does this, that there should be a silver weapon that deals 10,000 to lycanthrope weapon. Oh, that would be primo. Yeah, I don't know if that's the case. Oftentimes I just don't worry about it because when you have something like the Holy Claymore, you just kind of smash shit, so... Oh, there's the Malachi. Hey! Gambler's done already. Cool, let's get out of here. Music is in the other one, okay. My favorite form of werewolf, the human muscles and wolf fur put together. Yeah, yeah. It's the right kind of balance that this game struck. Like, the design of this werewolf is 1 in a million. It's so good. The curse of being a professional Metroidvania player, you kill the enemy right away before you can make jokes. I know. It's stupid because, like, I knew the werewolf was like coming up, and I should have thought about that. Like, that's just entirely on me. I kind of get the design philosophy now for this game, since the game is about paintings. Most of the enemies look like depictions of what artists would think a monster would look like. Yeah, I suppose that's a fair statement. It's just good in general to have good art design. You know, it's sort of it's part of the reason why Final Fantasy had such great art for so many years. Like, I know it's I'm definitely very much in a hipster for this one, but it's like Final Fantasy VI all the way, right? Like, I love FF6. And every single one of those enemies, even like the original Super Nintendo sprites, are so well executed. They look like paintings. They're gorgeous. Oh, Astral Brooch. God bless. It did nothing. It was 1 damage. Should be in here. Yep. Did you see Hassan salivating over Mamdani winning in New York? I haven't, because of how everything ended up going, I basically did like a 30-hour stint on this video because it was almost an hour long and I was trying desperately to rush it out. I have not really kept up with the fallout of how things have gone because of New York. I know a number of things in a little bit, like a little bit of information here and there, but I haven't really caught up with things. So I know Hassan was going apeshit over it. I know that he also immediately regretted it because Mamdani basically said, hey, give me more money. Because he's a communist. Just plain and simple. Like, socialism is always the entry point to communism. That's what it is. Don't, like, never let anybody confuse you on that. It's all the same thing. Alrighty, have a good rest of your stream, buddy. I gotta get ready later, everyone. Oh, alright, well, have a good day, or have a good night, Echo. I may or may not be able to pop in. I don't know how well I'm gonna be. I don't know if I'm gonna be awake. But yeah, if anybody wants to, Echo is streaming, well, I think he's doing Wolfenstein 2 right now, because he beat the other one a little while ago, and so he's over on Twitch at Echo Wolf, as well as here on YouTube, so you'll be able to catch him there too. Con to 100, pray before cross. 2D Final Fantasy art is god tier, 3D not so much. I know. It's definitely not a hipster opinion to have to say that like older things were just generally better, but my goodness, was the art design so good in the older games. Let me send you the meme. Yeah, go right ahead, Fog. Discord or whatever, it doesn't matter. You don't got the curse mission? Try to use a magical ticket when you get cursed, then do the glitch with wind if you want to. If you want to farm blessed rings, which I think he gives. Oh, yeah, I didn't know there was a glitch to get more and more blessed rings. But yeah, I hadn't really considered like a magical ticket. That's just foolish of me. Where is the cross? I think no, it's right here. I was born in 1980. I know exactly what socialism turns into. He has already announced taxes on white people. He has to declare he will be... Oh, he has already announced... Yeah, he has declared he will be moving to confiscate rental investment properties for the homeless. Yep. Yeah, I reported on a bunch of that, too. I wasn't trying to, like, you know, tell you, Josh, like, what's what. Because I know you're from over by Technically and all of them. No, I was just saying it generally, hey, like, socialism turns into communism. It's the opening salvo, basically. Because unfortunately, everyone who has a political view, like, we have to keep, we have to repeat our information, because unfortunately people tend to forget. Marx said that people can't go from capitalism to communism. Socialism is a transition phase which will condition people. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I actually need to sit down with, Technically one of these days, because I always forget the name of the book. I've gone through it, but Mexican knows more than I do about it. It's there's like a 25 or 45 point plan of, like, here's exactly what we need to do in order to take over through communism. Like, that exists. That's just a thing. But unfortunately, I just don't remember... I don't remember what it's called. Like, there's a book that specifically says it, and I'm an idiot, so...
Thank you.
It's actually Wolfenstein. Was it Bethesda that turned Wolfenstein into a communist fantasy? I don't know, because I don't actually know much about Wolfenstein myself. Like, I know, like, Wolfenstein 3D. Like, that's about as far as my knowledge of Wolfenstein goes, which is so funny, considering I'm such a big Doom fan. I feel like FF10 is pretty much like the last good Final Fantasy that isn't a remake. It's genuinely an amazement that Rebirth and Remake for 7 isn't shit. I don't know, like, I've heard all of the worst possible reviews about the two FF7 remake games. I've watched some content with it, and it's just been, like, every time I sit down to watch anything about it, it's, like, universally bad. So I don't know where you've heard that it's good, Whisper, but yeah, I don't know, maybe we're just looking in two different directions. As for FF10, again, I don't know enough about it. Like, 7 and 8, well, 7, 8, and Tactics were, like, the last chronological ones that we watched, that I played. I didn't play much of 8. I never got far into it at all. I've beaten 7 multiple times. I never actually got far into Tactics, although I love Tactics. And, yeah, outside of a short stint on 14, I haven't really been into Final Fantasy. If it's like 1, 4, 6, like, I'm your guy. Naked Communist. Thank you, Adrian. That is fucking hilarious. So, so Fog sent it. So I don't know if anybody else caught it earlier. Fog mentioned that somebody put Sparkman's head over Hassan Piker, and I'm looking at the picture now, and I wish I could bring it up. It's so they put Sparkman's head over Hassan Piker, and then they put a shock effect over Kaya on the left side, and it's Rush getting electrocuted by Sparkman. That poor dog. Oh, that's funny. Where was I going? Oh yeah, that's why I wanted to go over here. But yeah, no, the Naked Communist. I need to sit down and talk with Technically Mexican about it, because he knows more about it, and I think it would be a good stream over on Balmorian Herald. For anybody who doesn't know, the Balmorian Herald channel that I have is one of my 3, because I'm psychotic. It's one of my 3 channels, and in that one I talk about I just give my views on political commentary and news. Hello, Flapjack. Nice to see you. Hope you enjoy the stream. You can do the glitch and get the Master Ring and Holy Claymore as early as the Beat the Meat. Oh, cool. Crossbow's done. Let's see. Oh, yeah, there's the cross. Good. Hey. Prophet of the Dragon is playing the Tactics remaster currently. I heard they made a change in the Tactics remaster, but I don't know what it is. Does anyone know what the change was that like sparked a bit of frustration among fans? The only thing they needed to change was to make Aerith live, but they're changing everything. I am not a fan of the time travel shit. I'm not a fan of any of that. Or not the time travel, I'm sorry. The alternate dimension stuff. I'm not a fan of it. I don't like any of this multiverse shit. I get really frustrated with all of it. He hasn't figured it out either. Okay. Yeah, I all I know is that there is supposedly a change that was made to the remake of Final Fantasy Tactics, and apparently it set a lot of people off. I don't know what it is. I don't know what change could have been so big that like it would cause such a negative reaction. The first remake is alright, but a shaky start, and the second one is genuinely the best game I ever played. A lot of old heads be on some bullshit. Well, I don't know. I haven't played it. Because I know one of the details that people really don't like, and after having played a lot of Final Fantasy XIV, and I mean a lot of it, I do not like how modern Squeenix games do that really, really cheap, like, hey, we're gonna walk five feet over here and you're gonna do this you're gonna like get this quest turned in over here, and then you're gonna repeat the same thing by going across this room, and it's I don't know, like, I know WoW had that occasionally, sure, and it started to really pop up in the later expansions. But my goodness, like, there is so much of that in Final Fantasy XIV. It drives me nuts. I haven't played it in forever. I breezed through that game. I actually don't know anything about the story whatsoever in the entirety of the game because I skipped every single cutscene after I got like halfway into Realm Reborn. That's as far as I made it in the story, and then I just started skipping everything. I literally have no idea what's happening. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Like, the writing was so bad. It was so padded. No one got around to the fucking point. Like, please, like, ugh, man, like, it's such a stark contrast between, like, how I write scripts and, well, in this case now, like, do, how I take, or how I do bullet points and everything, because, like, everything is, I try to be as sharp as possible. I don't like all of that extra fat, so I like to try and keep things simple and concise, because otherwise, if I had fluff, can you imagine how much bigger that Castlevania video would have been? You know? It is, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. So yeah, it's like, yeah, I literally have no idea. I burned all the way through. I ended up fighting Golbez, and, yeah, I think it was Golbez and the Shadow Dragon were, like, the last things I fought. I never did any of the crazy raiding. I didn't stay on there long enough because, like, a bunch of the guildmates, went out and did their own thing. Because I was with Echo, right? Because he and I are, you know, friends IRL, and so that's what we were doing. And I couldn't do it. I could not, like, I didn't want to spend any more time, like, you know, going back and forth on all of these things. It's also, it's like, it's not Echo's fault. It's the game. Like, I burned through everything. I was ready for raiding. I had completed, like, every single dungeon solo, which was one of the very good positives about FF14, right? Because, like, in terms of gameplay, that was easily one of the best things they could have done compared to WoW, because, like, in WoW, you don't have that. At least not that I recall, because it might have come up in an expansion that I'm unaware of, but, yeah, like, the ability to go in and have an AI team that knows what it's doing is totally fine by me. I actually appreciated it because I was able to burn through everything and make progress without anyone else having to be online. So that was good. But when it came to the questing and everything else, no, walking 5 feet 7 or 8 times, and that's a quest chain. That's not questing. That's not a game. And the gameplay is so mid. I mean, I think the gameplay is fine if that's what you mean by mid. Like, it's not gonna. It doesn't, you know. It doesn't, like, wow me, ironically. But I do like the gameplay better than WoW, but it also holds your hand a significant amount, and I preferred more of the challenge from WoW. And I don't know, like, I wish FF14 was a little better. Because, like, it's like everything, it's so goofy, because, like, everything that WoW did right, FF14 did wrong. But everything that 14 did right, WoW did wrong. It was always such a goofy, like, dichotomy to be like, cool, I really like this, I really like that. And then just for them to be like, nah. we're gonna do everything else different. Like, I appreciate that you don't have to have more than one character for jobs and classes. I appreciate that. That's fantastic. I don't like to waste my time. If I can avoid it, of course. And then with 14, or with WoW, it's like you have to have a new character, you know, to have a class, and you need to have a new character for more jobs, and it's like one character does every job in every class, period. Done. It's like, that is so much more efficient and saves so much more time. But at the same time, all of the questing in 14 sucks. Like, it's just like WoW has just got, like, WoW is so much more impressive in that regard. It's better paced. It's better, it's like everything you have to fight is just so much, it's handled so much better. Like, it really is. Oh, it wasn't a change. They just added stuff from the PSP to GBA version. Okay. Final Fantasy VII Remake is made by the guy who made Kingdom Hearts, so of course it's going to be unnecessarily everywhere and have multiverse bullshit. Oh, I didn't know it was the guy who made I didn't know it was the guy behind Kingdom Hearts. That's going to be goofy. But see, at least with Kingdom Hearts, it was like different planets. You know, things were very much separated. Realm Reborn is so bad. Yes, I agree. I think it's like universally agreed upon that like no one in the Final Fantasy fandom likes a Realm Reborn. You fuck with Octo Traveler? No, never played it. I didn't even know there was a second one until someone mentioned it the other day.
You're back. I'll make you a deal.
I think that's one of the funnier things is like I have basically never played, or not never played, I have played so few games and watched so few movies. Most people are like, how do you even live? Because I mean, I like, in all honesty, it's like, yeah, I don't have a great deal of time to spend on a lot of things, especially now. Oh my goodness, especially now. Between all of the videos I'm working on constantly, between all of the between all of the scripts I'm writing, all of the videos I edit, all of the movies I have to go back and watch still, like I tweeted earlier, I know a lot, I've heard a lot of people are absolutely shitting all over they're shitting all over Predator Badlands because apparently it's terrible. And there was somebody there was a tweet I made a tweet to somebody in response. I was like, so basically everything you just said kind of proves to me that it's going to be bad right out the get-go. And then of course there was somebody with a verified account that said no, it's sensational. And I never responded because as soon as that person said that, I was like, there is nobody in their right mind who would say this movie is sensational. And then I happen to see, like, on Rotten Tomatoes that, the Predator Badlands is, like, 86% or whatever, and the other two highest rated Predator stories are, of course, Prey and Killer of Killers. So it drives me nuts because it just, like, there is in no way, shape, or form a way for you to argue to me that the original Predator is inferior to any of the 3 stories that just came out. You couldn't pay me enough to do it. You couldn't pay me enough. But of course, that's what people are saying now. And it's insane. Because Prey sucks. Prey is terrible. Prey is such an overrated piece of crap. I'm so sick of people pretending that a 5-foot, 80-pound, you know, native Indian is somehow able to overpower a Predator. It's just we watched the Predator pick up Dutch, right? Arnold fucking Schwarzenegger, like all 3 major branches of the military make up both of his arms and his 3rd leg, and somehow we're supposed to pretend that that thing lost in a fight physically to Nehru. Like, I can't do it. Like, it just reminds me of the it just reminds me of the fucking the Incredibles line. I'm not strong enough. I can't lose you again. I'm not strong enough. Like, that's basically how I feel. Like, every time, like, anything Terminator or Predator or whatever related comes up. And I know technically Mexican and I disagree substantially on this one, but, like, Alien Romulus is fucking trash. And he's over here like, no, it's good. It's like, no, my brother, not unchrist, like, please. I just can't get over the new Predator design. Whoever decided to give him that hairstyle shouldn't work on movies. I know. See, there was but that's exactly what I'm talking about, Flapjack. There was a picture somebody did side by side. Sorry, I'm trying to rub my eyes. Man, I'm gonna go to sleep and I'm not gonna be able to open my eyes for at least until Sunday. But yeah, no. That hairstyle, that was one of the things that I complained about in the video I did a little while ago about how Badlands just looks terrible. And of course, you know, it basically has been confirmed to be terrible at this point. But they didn't add any texture. If you go back and you look at a side-by-side image of the original Predator versus the new Predator from Badlands, it's a night and day difference. It looks like some really cheap, like, rubber tubing, and the texture, it's I don't know how they screw this up, but the texture is so radically different. They couldn't even get the dreadlocks to look right. And then you have the new one, and it just looks like rubber hosing. But somehow, that's supposedly superior, and it drives me nuts. I'm actually trying to, like, farm for items for money. I'm not getting, like, any of the things I want. The original Predator remains the best. Exactly. It's like everyone wants diversity. How much more diversity do you need? You have the only character missing, I think, is it's one Asian fellow, because you don't have an Asian fella on the team. But otherwise, you even have a Native American. Like, we already had this. Nehru didn't break any ground. That's like one of the most frustrating things about it. Nehru's not special. Like, they'll say she is because she's a woman, but that's about it, you know? But there's nothing about what Trachtenberg did with that movie that is special or unique to his. Well, no, I take that back. The one fantastic thing about Prey, is the bear fight. You might be in trouble here. Yeah, that super was totally meant to happen. All part of the plan. I ain't never watched any of Predator stuff. Really? Oh, dude, Whisper, you are missing out, bro. That first movie is filled with so much testosterone. You'll get up, walk out the couch, and you'll be 3 months into your first pregnancy. that movie is just so hard. Going to kill yourself, mate? No. I got it. Although I appreciate the concerned one. Techmex loves Romulus. Yeah, I know he does. I'm just glad he agreed as much as he did on hating Alien Earth. Like, I was so worried, like, if he really liked Romulus that much, like, oh no, like, am I gonna have to call the FBI and deport him? Because technically he can be. like I was worried for him for a little bit, but thankfully he's just like, yeah, no, it's terrible. I was like, good. I wanted Prey to be good, not have an agenda. I know, dude. There's a video. I've already started taking like notes on a lot of things, or making bullet points on things, because it's another more like intellectual discussion about things, because I get really frustrated by like what is and isn't basically like doomed to be a woke movie or show nowadays. And one of the things that I mentioned in the blueprint for I'm gonna basically call it like something blueprint, because what frustrates me is that all of these, it's like everything tries to be like super diverse and all of that. And then another one was it wants to be Game of Thrones. That was another one. And there was something about there was another thing about diversity that I wrote down. I forget what the note is. Oh, queer is another one. Like, queer, it's like, it's so queer. It's like, well, then obviously you're not actually trying to write a review. Because I'm seeing articles like that pop up all over the place right now. Apparently people are like praising Badlands because it's queer, and it's like, how, where, why, when, where is any of that coming from? Just stop being a racist, sexist, misogynistic, homophobic, xenophobic, predophobic, toaster-phobic, werewolf lady from Chronicles phobic. Yeah, exactly. If you just stopped being every single one of these made-up phrases, then we would obviously live in a perfect utopia, and nothing would possibly go wrong. Don't you know? Predator and RoboCop were both from '87. Yeah. Can you imagine? Can you imagine actually going to the theater and being like, we got more than one good movie a year? I had an excuse. I was definitely not born when Predator was coming out. I'm an '03, dude. Oh, you're a baby. No, that's fine. Yeah, just like you could just correct that and be like, "Hey, I'm gonna go and watch Predator." It's like it's such a manly movie, dude. Like like watching that is like watching Top Gun. You're just like, you know what? I'm gonna join the military. I'm gonna go fucking slaughter guerrillas down, you know, like guerrilla commandos and everything in Central and South America, and I'm gonna fight for America. You know, you're gonna watch that movie. You're gonna watch that movie at 22, and you're gonna like get up and use the bathroom, and you're just gonna have a son. Your son's just gonna come out like he's just crying creatine, and he's got like 5-inch pythons already. That movie is so good. It's so quotable too. That's something else that a lot of movies just don't have nowadays. It's my exact same sentiment about video games nowadays. Yeah, unfortunately, it's true, you know? Though, with video games, thankfully, we can kind of, like, this year has been very good. Or at least the last few... Well, no, maybe the last few years? Something like that. Alien vs. Predator Classic by Rebellion Software was decent. AVB 2 is in copyright limbo, and AVB 2010 is available on Steam. Yeah. That was one of my first reviews from years ago, was actually the, original, like, was actually the 2010 game. Badlands is pro clanker. Oh no. I did hear somebody mention in my comments there was an issue of the there's like all of these combat, like there are these combat droids, and it was something that broke canon, I guess, but I don't know. I'd have to see it. Even Drinker admits it's not a bad movie, it's just not a Predator movie, it's a Disney buddy cop movie. Oh no. Yeah, but even then, that's bad. Like, they can't figure out that shit either in today's world. Fist of the North Star is my manly media. That's not a bad one. It's not a bad one, especially when Ken goes walking through a building as it falls on him. I still don't understand the runt angle because 2 other movies had runts in them. Yeah, see, the runt angle is kind of ridiculous because, like, every Predator, every one of the Yautja that goes out to, that goes on a hunt it's a young blood, and young bloods only have like 1 or 2 or whatever kills under their belt. That's it. That's all they have. So the idea that it's like, oh, well, he's even smaller now. It's like, great. So Predator Badlands is basically just trying to be the Chicken Little of the Predator franchise. Like, that's just not going to help anything. You know what I should do? Oh. Yeah, let's go with Europa's dress. I think Europa's dress is better than the wedding dress. Wedding Dress is way stronger, like, physically, but it's not as good, magically. And I prefer... I would prefer... I prefer her spells to be stronger. And unfortunately, I don't really have a lot in the way of increasing luck on him. Outside of, like... Okay, so there's gamblers. Oh, I'm not going to use the heavy armor. No way. Oh, wait. No. The Thief Ring. That's what I need to be doing. I need to use the Thief Ring, too. Modern writers could fuck up a Kid Dracula TV show. Oh yeah, obviously. Well, that's why in like the in the season 3 review, for anybody who hasn't seen it, what I did when I was talking about Alucard being the victim of the rape that he was, of the incest, I should say, is that what they were shooting for. And how they write these stories, it's very much like, hey, we're gonna take this series that you like, and we're gonna destroy it from the inside out, doing all of these various steps. And that's what they do every single time. It never fails. You know, kill it from the inside. You know, pick one that has a big popular name. Wear its skin. Rape its corpse. It never fails. This is always the step. These are always the steps they keep doing with this shit. It never stops. Castlevania, Devil May Cry, Call of Duty, Lord of the Rings, Wheel of Time. Like, it never ends. There's so many of these stories. It's such a common problem. Damn, I really thought that would actually fix the issue with this. Nope. I wonder if I can whitelist this website, see if maybe that'll actually, like, stop this problem from happening. There we go. There it is. Wedding Dress is stronger physically, not as strong magically. I wonder if Ego was trying to say something. Yeah, maybe. Chicken Little is an alright film for a Disney CGI film. I don't know. I have a soft spot for it. I really like the comedy. That movie is so much funnier than it had any right to be. It was also, I think it was also Don Knotts' last movie before he croaked. Be like Jonathan, he's a stranger. He's a stranger in a strange land, so he integrates. He's in Romania, so he started stealing from everyone. Be like Jonathan. Cool, like one more little farm fest for the, and then I'll be able to get that, Claymore. Oh, yeah, I forgot about the Salamander spell. Yeah, you don't really get to use the Salamander spell all that much, quite honestly. Yeah, I'm less than 80 away. I think that's what I'll do, is I'll farm out the... I think that's what I'll do. I'll finish farming out the Holy Claymore, and then I'll probably kill Brawner. That way I can, you know, actually achieve something else, besides just the 2 missions that I completed. Don't get me started on Netflix, Devil May Cry. Yeah, Mitch, Flapjack, I know, and trust me, people have been dying to see me rip and tear into DMC. I know. Trust me, I know. I don't know, like, who are you referencing, though? Like, La motherfucker. Oh, it's... Oh, lady. Yeah. Okay, I know what you're talking about, because I've heard a lot of people talk about this, where she just will not shut up, because every word is just an F-bomb everywhere. Is it as bad as people have said? Is it that consistent? Oh, wait a minute. How many of the... I have 4. No, it's not enough. I forgot about selling the Hercules rings. Blue Core Studios made a Mega Man movie on YouTube. Yeah, you've mentioned this before, I think. The independent one that turned out pretty well, I guess. That's another thing I still have to watch. I never made it. I never made any time to sit down and watch, I never made any time to watch Secret Level on Amazon. I know a lot of people said it was, like, super good. I hate watching that shit even if I got paid to do it. DMCA Netflix really is the devil. Oh no. Yeah, that's basically what I keep hearing, is that it's just atrocious. Addy's on a conquest to ruin all games we love. Such a visionary, that guy. Yeah, that's basically what I keep hearing, is that it's just atrocious, and it's like, okay, well, which one's worse? Wait, let me ask that. How about that? Which one is worse between, if you took the best season, or maybe like something comparable, Castlevania or Nocturne, whichever you prefer, or DMC? Which one is better? Is Secret Levels Concord episode any good? I have no idea. Castlevania barely edges it out, in your opinion? That's not good. Oh no. My choice is Dragon Ball Evolution? That's like the worst possible example. All I know about DMC Netflix is it's basically what happens if you made VisiPop make an action show about killing demons, aka Muslims, because now demons are immigrants trying to move away from the Middle Eastern war. What? Wait, is that actually the answer to the joke that they're a bunch of H-1B visas? I don't remember where I saw it. It was a while ago, but somebody made a joke about like the demons are all just a bunch of H-1Bs. If that's the case, that's horrible. Yeah, that's actually true, and yep from Flapjack. Oh no. The Netflix Death Note is better than both. Oh my. That's horrible. Like every time any of you say anything, it just gets worse. It's gonna be like, yeah, it's like it's so bad that it's like if Alucard got bottomed from both ends. Mark my words, I will review a Mega Man Netflix series. You can't fuck up Castlevania, you can fuck up DMC, but you will not shit on Mega Man without me, metaphorically, fighting back.
You're back.
That's so unfortunate to hear.
I'll make you a deal.
Okay, let's get down to the rings first, because I know the rings are a little more expensive. Hercules ring. There's 45k. I'll get back to the axis. Sell the I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sell like 3 Bolovas. There we go. And now I'll just make up the difference in, like, in gold. Wait, Shankar made the demons Muslim stand-ins? We sure this guy isn't based? That's actually really funny if that be the case. Okay, so I need 612. 611, 511, 411, 311, 301, 300. Nope. 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 I probably should just grab the silver and stop being a bitch about it. Okay, that's like 200, 100. Yep. Nope. 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 There it is. Ding. Whoops. Made an allegory for demons. What do you mean by this? I wonder. The worst part is Netflix's Cowboy Bebop made Dragon Ball Evolution look good. I never actually watched the Cowboy Bebop thing. I watched the anime in preparation for it. And then I never sat down to watch the Netflix.
I'll make you a deal.
Oh, nope, that's by. Right? Where is my... Ha-ha! Holy Claymore! You cut your enemies with style and grace! Yeah. Favorite weapon in the game. It's such a meme.
You're back. Well done.
Miser Ring. 100 tasks. Sage Ring. Yep, there, Master of the Holy Power. Grand Cross. Learn all the Vampire Hunter's skills. Oh, no, I just have to learn all of the abilities. That's right.
I'll make you a deal.
The guy who made Netflix Death Note also made the recent Kong versus Godzilla versus Kong. Oh no, was it really the same director? That's kind of unfortunate. That's probably why it turned out to be kind of shit. Anything else to sell? I don't think so. Oop. Yeah, I know about the Astral Brooch. It's actually why I don't really need to worry about the Astral Brooch, if I'm honest. Master Ring, Thief Ring, Sage Ring.
Thank you.
High Guardian Spice was more enjoyable to watch than Nocturne. Oh man. Like every time somebody says anything, it's just like, yeah, we would rather watch this instead. Go all the way up to 75. Yeah, her... I don't think I could get her con anywhere near high enough. Wedding dress... 48. There's another 48. Get to 50. Yeah, no, that's not happening. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go kill Bronner. Just watch the anime, don't even bother with a Netflix adaptation. Cowboy Bebop is already God here. Is already God here. God tier, that's all. Yeah, I gotcha. An actual line from Bebop Flicks, it's called blackmail, because you are black and male. Thanks, I hate it. I'm going to now delete my entire hard drive. Hey, Samorgo, how you doing, buddy? It's been a while. Yeah, it has. How's everything going? Yeah. He's not a tree person. Why did they cast him? Why did they cast him in that role? I demand accurate representation in my media. Profit is on while I will be back later if you are still streaming. Oh, I probably won't be streaming for too much longer, Joshua, so if this is the last time you're here, then have a good night, buddy. Man, that's really, really bad. I can't believe that line's real. Why does he say problemo? Oh. Alright. That was a lot quicker than I thought it was going to be. New job, new place, thanks for asking. Yeah, cool, awesome, dude. I'm glad to hear. I'm glad to hear. Perhaps you over-prepared for this fight? Oh, I'm sure I did. I'm exactly sure that's what happened, actually. Pro tip, dodge the giant poison monsters if you don't dodge them. Yeah. Jonathan, if he was written in 2025, bruh, that's cringe, low key, no cap. That's not that's just not skibbity. All at all, unk. Go touch grass before you crash out. Unfortunately, yeah, that's like exactly what he would say too. I get the idea of the monocle on the left eye because the artist, he's based off left eye went bad, but I'd much prefer if it was an eye patch or a bad eye. I gotcha. The throne room. Now you're gonna melt death. No, I'm not gonna fight death yet. What I want to do is I want to complete the Nest of Evil. But I'm not going to complete the Nest of Evil tonight. I'm probably not going to actually even start it. What I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to like save and do a couple more things. Like, yeah, I'm probably just going to like end up saving and that'll be it, I think. Took me 3 to 5 tries when I first tried it. I think Brawner... I think it took me 1 or 2 to beat Brawner the first time. I don't remember. I'll watch the premiere after this stream. Yeah, cool. Awesome. Let me know what you think, buddy. Can a speed-up spell boy and a Panther Soul girl ever be in a relationship? Yeah, only if they can catch each other. To be fair, I tend to moderately rush these games. So that I have to keep myself on my toes. Oh, I gotcha.
I'll make you a deal.
Whoop. Oh, okay. Why did... Oh, no. Did I just sell? Oh, no. I think I just sold all my... I just sold all my super potions. That's a damn shame. I did it by accident. Oh, well. Well, that's okay.
You're back.
You'll see a cursed comment on the video soon enough. I'm sure. Lost page, which I have to go down there to get. Oh yeah, I can go get cursed real fast. Did you, oh, did he get bit? Yeah, he got bit. I cured him right away with the, Sanctuary spell. This sword lingers so long. I love it. Where is that succubus? Oh, maybe she was underneath me. Giggity. Nope, not that way. Shoutouts to Lupin the Third priest who buys your shit. Yeah. Let's see if I can outrun it. Who got bit? Oh, earlier in the game, after a certain point, Whisper, there's a point in which you can talk to, all of her spells, gotcha. There's a point in which, this guy here, Vincent, he gets bit by a vampire, and you actually have to, you have the option to, you have the option to be able to cast the Sanctuary spell and cure him of his vampirism, because he's in the infantile, he's in like the infantile state of vampirism, so he's not turned, but he's definitely sickly. When you get the when you get the Sanctuary spell, which you can learn here, it's the one that I found in the first pyramid. It's underneath the boulder trap. It's a way for you to test and show off the spell, because it says an advanced spell that cures status abnormalities from all within range. So it's a way for the game to confirm for you how to use the spell as well as what it does, right? Like, here's how long it takes Charlotte to cast it, here's the range, etc. So when you have the option to kill the twins, you can either kill them, or like I did in like 2 streams ago, you can do the Sanctuary spell, and that's how you turn them. That's how you save them. It's an option in the game. It's a really cool little idea the developers put in. Also, yeah, Juan's correct. He says that he'll lower the prices, and he never actually does. So it's just like, eh. But yeah, so, my brother in Christ, how does her being under you even make sense? Well, it's a succubus, and she's underneath me. They put 2 and 2 together, Hector. You can even finish the game before curing him, which means the crew goes chasing after him to cure him in a comedic bit as an ending. Yeah. All right, so it's I know it's not a longer stream, but because I started that premiere so late, I'm gonna call it here. I will do the Nest of Evil next week. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to get through the whole Nest of Evil, but I'm going to certainly try. I think I can. As for getting the Season 4 review done, I don't know if I'm going to get the Season 4 review done, because the Season 4 review, I'm sure, is going to be a whole lot bigger, because unfortunately, it's just, you know...
Like my kid's sister.
Jonathan, stop treating me like a child.
I have never heard that dialogue before. That was interesting. Huh. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to get Castlevania 4, Season 4 out next week, so, you know, just letting y'all know about that. I will be continuing to make smaller political commentary videos. I've got a couple already lined up in my head that I want to make for next week, so if you want to head over to Balmorian Herald to hear what I have to say about what's going on in the political realm right now, I put out my thoughts on that. If you want to check out Balmorian Galaxy, that's the Battletech and Mech Warrior channel, and that one has a short story for Halloween that I read. It also has a tutorial on how to play the quick start rules for Battletech, as well as a primer video for you to learn what Battletech even is and what it involves. So go and check out those channels, subscribe to them, it helps a lot. Apparently the Battletech one already broke 100 subs, and the political commentary channel is already on its way to 100 as well, and both of those are within a month's time, so that's fantastic news. And yeah, I will, again, next week, I will come back with more Portrait of Ruin. Probably finish up Portrait of Ruin next week, honestly, before I get back to Doom, and then I'll take some suggestions outside of Simon's Destiny. I don't want to delay that on Adrian anymore. So, yeah, thank you all for coming out, everybody. Go and check out Echo. I'm sure he's still streaming right now over on YouTube, which I may or may not jump into in a moment, as well as on Twitch. Thank you all for coming out. Have a good night, and have a good weekend, everybody.